and I'll help you.
Who are you?
I am Istvan. My father... Ah! My father is the King Pradek, one of 4 dead kings of Stonehelm, whom Arantir has conscripted to block your path. Release my body into the great abyss, and I will speak with my father on your behalf.
I'm not sure I have the time.
Try to run. Flank him. Come on.
That's one.
Don't move, heretic. Prepare to die.
is unusual for you.
That's two.
Here we are. Istvan should be free now.
Before I descend into the abyss, I will keep my word and mark you for my father's eyes. When he sees you, he will know you, and your way will be opened. Go now, and greet my father.
Seize him! Feast upon him! Bring him to the other side. Complete his existence. Hey, now! We've got him now. Go to his. He's trapped. Kill rush him. Flank him. Come on. Let's kill him. Flank him. Come on. Let's kill him. Keep him busy. Wait. His essence, do not let him drain.
Four leeches this time.
I see
not easy.
my son has laid his mark upon you. You have my thanks for his freedom. Arantir's shackles are undone. I shall help you to deal with this fool who has dared treat the souls of my heirs as slaves. Prayer, war, penance, all other activities are meaningless. You have hardly given me a challenge. Your faithful. Let him see the error of his way. Prepare yourself for ultimate great joy to his existence, It is unusual to executions. Ultimate upside. Together, the Great Mother.
that? Halt! He is ours! The human shall not!
Don't move!
It's our last hope. We must take it back. Don't let it corrupt you, Sareth. Fight its lure. Arantir cannot vanquish the two of us.
Arantir! It's over. Give me the skull, or I'll take it from your corpse!
Silence, boy. You have no idea of what is at stake here.
It's clear enough to me. If Arantir uses the skull, millions will die.
A few lives for an entire world. Quite a bargain, really. Share. Prepare. I see you've grown considerably since our last discussion. But you have her to help you. So in the interest of fair play, I shall also suffer. And so we come to this. My centuries of effort and your scant 2 decades of life as a demonic dilettante. Ironic, no. Try to understand this for me. Mage or necromancer, life or death, these are 2 sides of the same coin. But demons, the magics of Urgash and chaos, they are pure destruction. The negation of all that exists. The ultimate abomination of 2 souls, 2 hearts, 2 heads. 1 foot here. You open that door. Your accursed father must remain in his prison, and only the sacrifice of the souls of Stonehelm can guarantee this. Unless, of course, you think you can stop me. Seal away your father. You have beaten me. Murdered the world.
No! We'll find a way to avoid his prophecies of doom and death.
Die,
My
infidel!
son, you have become even more than I had hoped. Ah, the blood that shall flow, the fires that shall rage. Bring me the skull.
The world hangs in the balance, my love. Take the skull quickly. The portal's weakening. Together we can heal the wounds of this war. Now, Sareth! Don't be afraid. No power exists that would dare to defy us. There would be no evil we could not overcome.
Pick up the skull! Bring it!
"10 centuries shall the fortress stand, walls of spirit wrapped in walls of fire. and horned lords shall bow their heads to one not yet born of the darkest sire. 1 century of blood and strife. The moon shall darken, and none know why. The resting place at last is found of the 7th who soared so high.
Traitor! You've grown as weak as your mother! Curse you and Isabel for failing me!
Have strength, Sareth! Use some of mine if you must! Ah! Hurry!
Enough! Let the work begun by the 7th dragon be finished, here today, by my hand!
Betrayer! I shall hunt you like a cur that you are, you and your pretty friend! Remember that I am ancient and patient. One day I will be free, and I will teach you the full measure of agony!
From greed or fear he will decide, the chained one is left alone. The relic's power yet untapped, and Ashan's fate still yet unknown.
Now, Sareth! Don't be afraid. No power exists that would dare to defy us. There would be no evil we could not overcome.
Pick up the skull! Bring it!
Sareth! That is not what you're supposed to do. Don't let the skull corrupt you, Sareth! Fight its lure!
Yes, my son, my heir, yes! Come closer, bring the skull! Shatter that poison relic of my ancient enemy, and with it the chains of this prison!
Sareth! Don't even take the skull near that place! You don't know what might happen!
Very good. My son, prince to my fiery throne.
No! Please, Sareth! Get away from there! Sareth, no!
Yes, excellent. Can you feel it? Yes, yes!
Don't do that!
10 centuries shall the fortress stand, walls of spirit wrapped in walls of fire. And horned lords shall bow their heads to one not yet born of the darkest sire. 1 century of blood and strife. The moon shall darken, and none know why. The resting place at last is found of the 7th who soared so high.
At last, come to me, my son and savior!
Sareth! No! What are you doing?
Oh, it's a shame that your plaything broke so easily. I hope you used her well.
So, Father, I give you your freedom.
Rejoice, my son. Together we shall bend Ashan to our will, or break it to pieces. I raise my arms, and for the first time in centuries, no chains bind them!
From darkness comes the light of flame. The demon lord by his hand was freed. Sovereigns both, they claimed the world, as Shazar had prophesied.
You won't use me anymore, wench!
Yes, my love. She'd thwart your desires. Don't let her live.
She has become one of those.
That's why they put her in the pit with the spider, to turn her into a lich. The poor girl was born to be a pawn. First Menlag, now Arantir.
What you took from me, Sareth demon spawn, I you, your life, and the soul of that slavering animal you let nest inside your head. Perhaps we shall meet again, united under the will of Master Arantir.
Your sacrifice is most welcome. It is unusual.
Arantir! It's over.
You have beaten me and murdered the world.
Die happy, Arantir. Ashan will be in very good hands.
My son, you have become even more than I had hoped. Ah, the blood that shall flow, the fires that shall rage. Bring me the skull.
The skull is ours, my love, and with it the world. But I ask you this. Do you really need your father to rule Ashan? You and I could do it without him. Together. Quickly! We've come this far together. Let us finish it!
Take up the skull! Bring it! Sareth, let's say we don't share a sense of humor and be done with it. Xana, remind him of the risks.
Why do you hesitate to take the next step? Grab the skull.
10 centuries shall the fortress stand, walls of spirit wrapped in walls of fire. And horned lords shall bow their heads to one not yet born of the darkest sire. 1 century of blood and strife. The moon shall darken and none know why. The resting place at last is found of the 7th who soared so high.
Sareth! Xana! I shall flay your skins and souls for this!
Run! Run, my love! Get us away from here! Ah!
Enough! I do not seek your path, father. I seek my own way, and I shall carve it with the skull.
Straight into your blood! I'll have you for this! Both of you! Remember that I am ancient and patient. One day I will be free, and I will teach you the full measure of agony!
From greed or fear he will decide the chained one is left alone. The relic's power yet untapped, and Ashan's fate still yet unknown.
We've come this far together. Let us finish it!
Take up the skull! Bring it! Sareth, let's say we don't share a sense of humor and be done with it. Xana, remind him of the risks.
Why do you hesitate to take the next step? Grab the skull. Sareth, I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Yes, my son, my heir, yes. Come closer, bring the skull. Shatter that poison relic of my ancient enemy, and with it the chains of this prison.
Are you sure you want your father involved in this?
Very good. My son, prince to my fiery throne.
If your father gets out, everyone will have to do everything his way. Is that what you want, love?
Yes, excellent. Can you feel it? Yes, yes! Yes!
Sareth, no! Once you've opened the gate, he won't need you anymore. He'll destroy us both. Sareth, my prince, not that, please.
Centuries shall the fortress stand, walls of spirit wrapped in walls of fire. And horned lords shall bow their heads to one not yet born of the darkest sire. 1 century of blood and strife. The moon shall darken and none know why. The resting place at last is found of the 7th who soared so high.
At last, come to me, my son and savior!
I have done your bidding, my master. Here is your son, delivered to you.
Xana, someday I shall thank you for your fealty. All hell shall echo with your screams of devotion.
So, Father, I give you your freedom.
Rejoice, my son. Do you then shall bend us unto our will, or break it to pieces? I raise my arms, and for the first time in centuries, no chains bind them!
From darkness comes the light of flame. The demon lord by his hand was freed. Sovereigns both, they claimed the world, as Shazar had prophesied.